Hello and welcome to ADHD TV with me, Jo Richards. So just continuing under the hood short videos that I promised I would do. And today I thought I'd talk about alcohol actually. So it kind of falls under the umbrella of, I suppose, addiction in the sense of, we are constantly seeking dopamine. We are constantly trying to self-medicate, especially when we don't know that we have ADHD and that we're neurodiverse. And alcohol can have a really big play in that life experience for us. I know I started drinking quite young. I think I must have been about maybe 14 when I had my first alcoholic drink, I think. My ADHD memory will not let me go back there. So, and then obviously I left home early. I was really struggling. So alcohol had a key part in that period of my life as well, which was really, really tricky. And then of course, the kind of going out, I just had this on and off relationship my whole life with alcohol. And I definitely, that non-memory part of ADHD, but also combining that with alcohol, not a good look. And I definitely, there were, some situations that I think of now when I was only 18 that were pretty dangerous, really. And I did scare myself. On a few occasions, I definitely scared myself. That horrible feeling of waking up. There were time blocks in the evening that I couldn't remember. I didn't know actually how I'd got home. In my early sort of 18 to early 20s, it was quite chaotic. And of course I didn't know ADHD was in play. I didn't know I was self-medicating. I didn't know that I was trying to numb my overactive brain to help me sit down. I'm still not very good at sitting down now. Now, obviously, teetotal, sitting down can be really, really tricky. And so, and I just kind of never wanted it in my life, but realised that it helped me to relax. So it was always that double-edged sword, and just tried to educate myself as much as possible. One real key turning point for me was when I kind of had the thought process that if this bottle was labelled poison, would I drink it? And it was like, no, of course I wouldn't. But obviously that's exactly what it is, and that's what it does to us. It really impairs our brain health. It kills white matter. Daniel Amen, one of the leading experts in brain health, has done quite a few podcasts that are absolutely brilliant if you are looking for some more information, just to educate yourself. And there's a different way we can do things, and it doesn't have to be just because culturally, especially here in the UK, it's a really normalized thing that we all drink. And in fact, I know even now, I have lots of negative feedback when I am not I don't drink, or I think people respond sometimes and think I'm a bit odd. So and it does change you. Like, I know I definitely had all the thought processes as well. If I'm, who am I when I'm not drinking? Because obviously the funny side comes out, and you relax, you loosen up, and all the things that alcohol helps you do. And it was like, oh gosh, I'm going to live a life of being really kind of stressed and serious. But actually, it just gets rid of those roller coasters, or it has for me, and it does give me clarity. My brain definitely works in a better way. I couldn't think of anything worse than having a hangover right now. I used to remember them, and they hit hard. They really do hit hard. And I do remember in my younger years going, it must be the Chinese side of my family and the DNA from that side of the family that has made it so that I'm not a very good drinker. I had no idea at all that ADHD and other things were going on in my brain and could be having an impact too. So I hope this helps you when you're thinking about the decisions that you make each day. I think one of the sentences Daniel says is, will this aid my brain? Yes or no? And then you make the decision from the answer. So hopefully you find this helpful in the decisions that you make when you're looking at diet and alcohol and all those lovely things. Take care.